Many of us know for a very long time we've been really desperate to get the right vehicle to invest. And not just even the vehicle, the product itself is a challenge. But today we have it.
Liberty Group has launched Diaspora products in the UK with an absolute difference. From insurance products, trust funds, equity funds, bonds, property investment and financial management are many of the fantastic products launched. They have been tailored specifically for the diaspora.
Executive Director,
CFC Life shared Diaspora Life policy that will cater for funeral expenses, including air ticket. Education insurance policy that will cater for loved ones' school fees if you're unable to pay due to changing circumstances. These policies, among many, are flexible, affordable, and has an option to award beneficiary as a cash benefit or trust.
we thought that it is time for us to expand our reach into the diaspora.
And our mission here today actually was to come and introduce the products that we have for the diaspora, but also to come and listen. We wanted also to listen to the diaspora, what are their needs, so we can go back and even design better products if what we have on offer today are not perceived as being better or as being good. But I'll just in brief tell you what we came with today. There's the Diaspora Life. The Diaspora Life, to me, the beauty about it is that as you work here, you can still insure your parents at home. You can still insure some of your close relatives at home, so that when the inevitable happens, which is in the demise or let's say incapacitation, where somebody can no longer work, if that were to happen, this insurance take care of that. There is payments going to be made, and if death were to happen to, let's say, one's parent, you can then be able to buy a ticket. There's a facility for the ticket. There's a facility for the funeral expenses, or there will be money for the funeral expenses. We often know that here you are so busy, and people have budgets, up to here.
CFC Life, when Abel talks about having been there for the last 50 years, perhaps most of you knew CFC, knew Alico, American Life Insurance Company, commonly known as Alico. Actually, CFC is what was Alico. So those who didn't know CFC that time, because I believe here everybody goes back home, but some, perhaps the last time you left Kenya, you came here, you knew a company called Alico. So CFC is what used to be Alico, and the policy holders, if you happen to have been a policy holder of Alico that time, today you are a policy holder of CFC Life.
Joseph Kyungu, Executive Director of Heritage Insurance, reassured audience that the group will care for your investment and asset back home in Kenya.
We are a short-term company. We do take care of properties, motor vehicles, agriculture insurance, livestock, things like that. Therefore, as you sit here, focus what there is back home, your house somewhere, your car somewhere, your fleet of business somewhere, your fleet of cars, your dad's house because it's not insured.
We are here to take care of people's properties back in Kenya. We know the diaspora, people here are sending a lot of money in Kenya. They're investing in properties, they're investing in businesses, and we are here to assure them that the moment they insure with the heritage, they will have peace of mind.
STANLIB, on the other hand, focuses on positive and long-term investment needs. The presentation by Regional Head of Business Development, Felix Gishaga, informed the attendees that STANLIB is one-stop financial solution. He said, be part of the Kenyan story. You invest to manage your personal finances. Therefore, if you have some money to invest, STANLIB will give you returns. He described collective investment vehicles like unit trust, money market, equity fund, and balance fund, and even umbrella funds.
Be part of the change in Africa. Be part of the change in Kenya. The reason you're here is because you want to find out how you can do things safe, secure, with a trusted partner.
Now, what we do as STANLIB is we're bringing the security, the flexibility, and a trusted partner, given that we operate in Africa and we understand Africa. Like I stated today, people call Africa a continent. We call it home. People call Kenya a country. I call it home. And therefore, that means we understand the macro dynamics of the country and we know where to invest and secure right investments for people. So the diaspora, what we're saying is you have a trusted partner who is willing to invest their time and money to ensure that you become part of the Kenyan story.
Kenya is okay. Kenya is doing well. We all want to settle back in Kenya. Those that are here. And I just want to give you that comfort that the country is moving, so don't be worried about Kenya. Invest in Kenya. Let's make it grow together.
Our idea is to get the diaspora to participate in the growing economy.
The Kenya High Commissioner, His Excellency Ephraim Gare, noted that the Liberty Group of companies has definitely entered the market with a bang. He also noted that this idea, whose time has come, cannot be ignored but need to be nurtured to provide the best for Kenya.
Having heard from the entire group, I must confess that this is the single most distinguished group that I have heard in terms of the manner in which they understand exactly what is it that is needed for the diaspora who would be looking to partner with a group like this one for their own benefit. And indeed, the diaspora is an idea whose time has come and cannot be ignored, but can only be nurtured in order for it to mature.
This event was organized by Diaspora Services, a company directed by Becky Karanja, who described her commitment to bridge the gap between diaspora and Kenya by giving such companies like Liberty Group a platform to access diaspora, working with partnership at the grounds.
Diaspora Service Limited, the main purpose of it is to connect the diaspora not only to Kenyan investment, but the rest of the world as well. Our mandate is to provide you with solutions to help you achieve your life investment goals.
I think events like this are great. Engage, go to the grassroots, engage the local people, engage people like yourselves to help promote their presence here. The diaspora are really looking for transparency. If you come out with your hands open and just say, this is what I'm offering, it may not be the best. Help us to make it the best so that we can tailor it to you. And that's what they've done. And it's a very tailored product, very tailored service. I'm very happy.
It's an opportunity that I'm really glad to be part of. It's an eye-opener of how we can invest back home. And I'm really looking forward to all the products. I'm going back to assess them and see which one really can benefit me.
How would you like the Liberty team to improve what they've brought here today, or what product as a diaspora would you like them to bring to you?
I think they had a bit of everything and the things that they didn't have, because I know a few people asked about them and they said they are in the pipeline. So I'm sure with time they'll give us everything that we need. But so far, so good.
I was very impressed with the presentation. I was very impressed with the encouragement. I think particularly I'm taking away the words of one of the speakers where he said that we have our problems in Africa, but we're moving forward. And I think it's good to know now. I've always felt that the diaspora has a role to play in the development of all our countries. And it's nice to see that there is these initiatives to engage us to invest in our homeland. They call it Africa, we call it home. And so for me, it's been fantastic. I've just found out information about being a non-Kenyan, but they've told me about what actually you can do on the continent, and even if you want to come and invest in Kenya. So for me, it was a very good program to attend. Very good.
As a non-Kenyan though, from the presentation here today, do you think you'll be willing to go and put your money in Kenya?
Absolutely. I mean, Kenya is rising, and I think this is the time to enter Kenya if you really want to have a firm foundation in the country. Kenya is rising. I mean, you can see it. And I think what is good is that despite whatever issues maybe which we all of African countries have, you feel that there is a bit of a will to develop the country. And for that reason, it is worth investing in Kenya.
Viewers, you've heard, people have spoken. We need to have a product that Kenyans can trust. This is absolutely amazing that Liberty Group has come here and they have provided so many variety of products that they have really made for the diaspora.
Kenya moja, nchi moja, taifa moja, kitu kimoja, pamoja tuendelee bila ubaguzi, pamoja tuendelee bila ukabila, pamoja tuendelee.